Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome back to Flying Friday. We are flying from Aomori to Japanese words are so hard for me. Don't know why, but they are. They're very hard for me. We are in a Saab. I decided to go like step it up. Last week we had a Corsair. I decided this week we needed a jet. So I'm gonna play with a jet. I'm gonna keep my finger on the brakes because the last thing I need is a plane to go and crash and then we die. Especially since that's a fuel box right in front of us. It'd be a really bad thing to crash into. What does I need? What does I need? I need autopilot main panel. Well, let me check main panel really quick. Do I have? Are my beacons on? Are you on? Does that mean the rotating beacon is on? No. It apparently means the rotating beacon is off. Why would you do that? That. Does that mean that I got lights on? I do. I now have lights. Good. Alright. Let's see if we can get a pushback. Ah, good. They'll give us a pushback. Very nice of them. So I decided that we're going to play with a jet aircraft. Because why not? Especially one like this. I mean, this ought to be quick, fast run. We might not go supersonic. What am I talking about? We're going to go supersonic. Duh. Now, we are on low altitude airways. What I found interesting when I asked when I asked Flight Simulator X to give me low altitude airways, it actually took me out over the ocean. So we are going to go feet wet for a little bit. There's the control tower. Oh, look. Hi. We can wave to the control tower. Alright, let's get on the... Where in the world is... How do I get on the runway? Good grief. Okay, it's going to be a short taxi. Especially since I don't like long taxis, so we taxi fast. I believe in fast taxi. Do we have... I can't remember if we have flaps in this aircraft. Oh, we do. That's right. The flaps are up on the front of the aircraft instead of the back. Duh. Things you got to remember when you haven't flown the aircraft for quite a while. Alright. So we should have plenty of fuel for this run. God, I hope we have enough fuel for this run. I didn't really check. I didn't do any calculations. I just sort of said, jet plane. Fun jet plane. Let's take it. And that's about all you got there. Should we take this? Yeah. This is technically a STOL aircraft, so let's take the early turn. We can do this. We'll take off under full afterburner. We'll light up the sky. No planes. No planes. Rarely are there ever planes for some reason. I don't know. Alright, let's get this plane on the runway. And then we'll ask this Volvo engine to give us all she got. Go. And away we go. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome possums. They're already way above the speed of the Corsair. Way above it. Alright, so there's some wind going on. Looks like the weather program is trying to kick in the weather. Alright, so that is... Okay, that is cruise speed. That's what I want right there. I think that's what I want. It's right on the edge of lighting the afterburners, I think. A cool 500 plus knots. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, where is my attitude? You think I'd know these things about the airplane before I flew them, but as it is, I don't. Where is the attitude? I don't know why I'm looking down there, but I don't know. Let's get closer for a second. Flaps are 0, fuel flow, yes. Knots, yes. Exhaust temp is fine. Looks like I don't necessarily have an attitude indicator. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's cool. We can do without. We don't need that thing. I mean, I guess we just use the ball attitude indicator on the left there. Which seems to say that this aircraft is trimmed out. It shocks the crud out of me, but... Ooh. Here we go. 522 knots, give or take. Nice looking plane. This ought to be a nice short flight for this. I gotta go play with my GPS now. Get our GPS set up. What's going on here, GPS-y? So, here, I'll pull this over here. We're flying up to here, to VAC. And then from there, we go to Viola, Setsu, Cello, Maiwa, and then there's our destination right there. Obviously, a direct GPS route would be quicker, but this just felt right. Especially when it said, oh yeah, I'm going to take you out to the ocean. I was like, oh, that seems so much better. So much more logical. All right, let's put that back over there. Now, of course, I could use the autopilot now, couldn't I? Do we want to use the autopilot? What was autopilot 2? Alright, so we want a heading of 216. An altitude of, I don't know, let's just give it 15,000 maybe. And let's go with Mach. We're going to go to 0.8 here. Here we go. Altitude, heading. Is that going to give us what we want? Apparently I was well above 15,000. Oh my goodness, where was I? I don't know. There we go. I'm going to put this on the other screen so I can deal with that when it comes time to land. You know what? Screw 0.80. Let's go up to 0.95. Let's go to Mach 0.95. Let's push this plane. I know it's not really pushing this plane very much at all, but go. They can't see me. Aha! I'm a stealth plane. I am painted blue and I am stealthy. I'm gonna go with that. Do I want to go beyond Mach? I'm gonna go up to 0.99. Is it actually on there showing properly? Yep, it is. 0.83. Cool. Flaps are there. Fuel flow's good. Yeah, I think we're good. Fuel tank indicator. Oh, good. We have 90% fuel. Ruh-roh, Reggie. That might not be good. I'm just saying. That might not be good. We're going to have to watch that. Which one was that? This one, right? Yes. You're going to have to watch that one. Just to be sure. Alright, we're good. We're good. We have a 4-minute ETA to our destination. Why are we tracking it? Oh, because the tracking is off. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we're going to go ahead and speed up time, but just because we can. Option, simulator rate. 2 times. 2 times will work, I think. As we cruise here over Japan. So now this makes a lot of sense. They would have flown out the inlet and then caught the coast and flown down the coast. That makes sense to me. It's different in a jet, obviously, because we're going to go much faster than they did. It probably took them all day to do any of these legs that were flying. Flaps, no. So there's 2 flap switches. That's interesting. Oh. Yeah, it probably took them all day to do any of these flights. And you think about that today, if you get on a jetliner today and you fly all day, you'll be on the other side of the world. I mean, not all day. You know what I mean. You know, if you fly for an 8-hour day, where do you end up? Well, for me, let's say a 10-hour day. Just for saying that it takes them 10 hours. So for me, a 10-hour day in flight puts me in Frankfurt, Germany. For them, it probably would have taken them from one airport in northern Japan to another airport in northern Japan, or central Japan, actually, I think where we're going. It's crazy. It's crazy sauce. Definitely took a special kind of person. All right, we're about to hit X-ray Alpha Charlie, which is our first point. Then we'll head to Viola. Come on, trigger. I'm not going to turn the plane around. There you go. Why are you not turning, plane? Woo, like that? Yes. Turn like that, plane. That was me, by the way, not the autopilot. It's not truly maintaining speed, is it? Why not? What is this? Is that my... No. Huh. So am I now descending? I'm not 100% sure that this autopilot works. Just saying. Yeah, I don't think the autopilot truly works. That's interesting. Okay, well, the plane seems pretty level. Go, because the autopilot doesn't work. Cool. Well, I'll just close the autopilot then. I don't need it. A little bit more fuel, just a little bit more. How are we doing? 87% probably. Not bad, not bad. So where is my flight path thingy on this one? Ooh, course. Nope. Route. There we go. So the longest leg is going to be from Cello to Meiwa. That's going to be 63 nautical miles. That's not going to be much of nothing for us. Not in this plane. In fact, we're feet wet right now. So let's what is it doing? There we go. I was like, why is the throttle doing that? I don't know. All right, there's 790, 800 knots. Little run up to, what is that? 1.62. That's not bad. Yeah. Just rocketing along. Showing off Sweden's best. Excellent. It's apparently snowing or something at RJNY. But we don't care. All right, I have no idea what our altitude is, honestly. Couldn't even give a guess right now. Give it a little burst more of speed. What is that? 142. 150. Yeah. Get the afterburners off so we can make this turn. All right, so altitude, altitude, altitude. Which one is altitude, I wonder? So that little game cost us basically 7% of our fuel right there. Probably need to not do that too much. Yeah, probably don't need, I probably shouldn't do that too much. All right, I'm still... I still have no idea which one is my altitude. That's okay. We're cool. We're cool. Cello to Meiwa. Well, we've already eaten up an entire half of that distance right there. Just goofing around, and we're actually cruising at over Mach. So that's a thing. Yeah. Just kicking along. We're definitely at a downward attitude, but you know, whatever. We can afford to burn off some altitude, I think. Yeah, buddy. This will be a nice quick flight. All right, let's get back, zoom back out. We're still over Mach, so we're still cooking. We're cooking with, I was gonna say avgas, but it's not avgas. We're cooking with jet fuel. Avgas is very limited sale because it's lead. It's got lead in it. True avgas. I don't know much about Japan, other than what I read. I've never been to Japan. I really have no desire to go to Japan. I probably will eventually go to Japan. I just don't have much of a desire. I don't know why. I studied it during school. My entire master's thesis is focused in Japan, but I just don't have a desire to go. I don't know why. All right, we're crossing Meiwa. 49 nautical miles to KEC. We're tracking off course slightly, so we need to go this direction. We're still over Mach. At this point, we're just kind of cruising above Mach. Because we're going in this downward dive, which I'm cool with, mind you. Now there is land coming up, so we're probably going to have to, you know, pay attention to that, not blast over land above Mach. That would be kind of mean. Oh, KEC is our last check before we go into our destination, and then it's 26 nautical miles to get in. Whoa, hello, clouds. All right. So we're actually going to want to reduce thrust quite a bit. I'm going to bring her all the way back to idle, and we're going to start heading for the deck with some extreme desire to get down. I'm looking for the altimeter. I'm looking for something that's unwinding extremely fast, and I just don't see it. Oh well. Interesting. And my concern now is I actually can't see ground. All right, let's get our simulation rate back to normal. I just realized it was still on 2 times. Oh. All right, we're flying through some serious cloud layers here. Still 500 knots in this dive here. You think we're clearing the bottom of the cloud layer? Yeah, okay, so that's definitely cloud layer. That's not ocean right there, so... Okay, I see land, I see land. I'm good. I'm good, here we go. Poosh. Underneath the clouds we go. Still, Mach 0.77 on that dive. Alright. Now, RJBD, which is our destination airport, I did check it out with the Huey. And it actually has runway comes in over water and then goes out shortly after. It seems to be water, sort of, but not quite. If that makes any sense. That probably doesn't make any sense to you. Basically, it's on a plateau, like our first Japanese airport, but it's water on one side and land on the other. But that land, if I remember correctly, quickly goes to water. Which, you know, is fine. Now let's give ourselves a little bit of fuel. 370, 300 something knots. That's good. Okay. Probably have to consider doing an overfly first. But we'll see. We'll see what we have to do. Actually, the direction we're coming in might allow us to just go straight in. Alright, if we go around this land, it'll pretty much line us up. The airport's right over there somewhere. Don't know the stall speed of this aircraft. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, we're about 23 nautical miles away. So the ILS slope is actually on the inverse side that we're approaching on. So the ILS slope is going to be on the back side of this. Let's, yeah, we're going to go in. Let's just go straight over these hills. And let's try to swing around and grab the ILS slope. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. I don't think I have ILS on this plane. I'm going to assume not. But I can at least line myself up with the slope, just sort of get the runway lined up. Oop, we don't need afterburner. On the bright side, when we need to bug out because I screwed up the approach, we can do it. And we should be able to get the aircraft around relatively quickly. I mean, it is a fighter aircraft, so it's not like a big, you know, jet transport that you have to go way out and then turn around very slowly and come way back, which is really boring and is usually why I crash the plane, because I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then I crash the plane. Okay, we're 15 nautical miles away from our airport. It's going to be somewhere, or probably right behind that canopy pillar piece. It's my guess, anyway. I probably could have tracked out into the ocean and come around that direction, but... Oh, there, I think I just barely see our runway. I think. Yeah. Alright, let's kind of think about this. We're going to have to slow this aircraft down quite a bit. We're at 330 knots right now, so we are going to have to slow the aircraft down a good bit. Where is the runway? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Ugh, can't even tell anymore. I was looking over there, but no, that's not, the runway's not there. It's somewhere up here. I think that's it right over there. I think that's our runway right there. Alright, let's duck under these clouds. We did pretty good on fuel. 75% remaining, give or take. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it is plateau, water, water. Okay. We're going to go out and then come back. A little out and back. That's the best thing to do. So it's parallel-ish to that runway. So that's where we're going. It's up on that plateau. So we'll go out over this city. I think it's a city. Out over the bay, anyway. And then come back. All right. That's we're probably gonna die. Probably gonna lose an aircraft. I'm just thinking here. Especially since I really don't have an altimeter that I can figure out. I think there's supposed to be a HUD on here, and I just, for whatever reason, can't get it to come up. So, could be a problem. Could be a problem. Okay, should we try to short final it? I think we're going to try to short final it. I think this plane can do that. Yep, we got gears out. Let's flip on our landing lights. Go. Flaps are out. Okay. Got to continue a descent here. Okay, we'll be good. We just have to remember it's up on a ridge, so I have to remember I gotta watch the fact that it is not at sea level. Don't wanna fall off and, like, you know, well, not fall off, but crash early. That would not be good. Is our speed? Okay, our speed I think is good. Okay. We can always give it more because we have plenty of power at tap. The big Volvo engine back there is definitely gonna get us out of a jam if we get ourselves in one. I'll be quiet. I don't even know what the sink rate is because you're not providing it to me. Now, the nice thing is this aircraft has reverse thrust. Unusual for a jet fighter. Oh, baby, you need to slow down. 193 knots. Yeah, you do. Oh, boy. Okay, only a stupid person would do exactly what I'm about to do. Be quiet. Hush. Hush. We're going to do this. Don't worry.
Sink rate.
Sink rate's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Reverse thrust. Ooh, baby, stop. Ooh, baby, stop. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah! We did it. We did it. Yeah, we got her down. We didn't destroy anything. We didn't even break the sound barrier over land. But we made it. We are now in a city that has a hyphen in it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the name of the city is. I'm gonna do a 3-point turn. The old power backing. They used to do that with MD-80s. American Airlines used to power back their MD-80s. Then they realized that was really a waste of fuel and pushed them back instead. Alright, so we made it here. We made it safe and sound. Awesome landing. I'll look at the next stage, see what we're going to fly. We've done 2 military aircraft in a row, so it might be civilian. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really have a shtick I'm sticking with in terms of civilian and military mix. But we made it. Our Saab Viggen. Is it a Viggen? No, it's not a Viggen. Yeah, it is a Viggen. I don't remember. Our Saab did a great job. All right, until next time, I've been DerTebbers. It's been your Flying Friday. Our Douglas World Cruiser around the world flight. We are in Japan. This is our 3rd stop in Japan. I think we have 1 or 2 more before we are over to China. Until next week, happy flying, everybody.